Okay. Let's see. There we go. Hi, everybody. This is Brenda with Adair Homes and Justina.
Hello.
We are going to be doing a virtual tour here shortly on one of our recently built homes. We're just going to give folks a few more minutes to log in. Looks like there's lots of folks popping in right now, isn't there, Justina?
Yes, there are.
Awesome. Great.
Yay.
We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we were just a minute late trying to get on the system this morning. So you guys bear with us. It's always an exciting roller coaster ride with Justina and Brenda.
We're gonna have fun.
But we always have fun. We love our jobs. I'm looking to see if I recognize anybody's names. Wow, we have quite a few folks on.
Yep, there's still some people trickling on in.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, welcome and thanks for joining us on our virtual tour today of one of our smaller floor plans. It's called the Douglas. It's one of my favorite plans to build. It's 1,196 square feet and it's just a really cute, snug home. I am going to share my screen to get started here in just a minute, but we do want to point out that if you hover down below on your screen, you will see a Q&A section. Please ask your questions so that we can answer them. Somebody's going to have a question that somebody else may not have even thought of. We may not cover everything, but this is your opportunity to poke and prod Justina and Brenda and find out what you can about building your Adair home. And we're going to spend about an hour together today. Justina, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I just really want to encourage people to ask questions. It definitely keeps it fun and interesting as we're going through the video. If you put all your questions in that question box, and I will be interrupting Brenda as she's talking so that we can answer them for you.
We do try to cover as much stuff as we can as we roll through our virtual tours. And then at the very end of the virtual tour, I'll just roll the video straight through while we're chatting, but you can see the full roll of that. All of our videos are posted on our YouTube channel. We do have quite a few. Justina and I like to host these frequently to showcase real homes that are built by Adair. We do have some model homes available at our flagship branches. They're all the same floor plan, unfortunately. So don't do a road trip up and down I-5 thinking you're going to see 3 different houses, because you won't. They're all the Liberty model. Okay, I am going to share my screen if I can freaking figure it out. Where am I? Here we go. Okay, again, we're having fun. Here we go. There we go.
There we go.
I wanted to just start us off today. Actually, I'm a little backwards, but that's okay. We'll do a little bit of popping around. The screen that's over here on this side again is the Douglas on your left side of your screen. It is 1,192 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with the great room in the kitchen. And Justine, is that big enough on your screens?
Yep, it looks great.
Okay, great, because I can't really make it any larger. The floor plan on your right side is the Hapgoods floor plan. They built this home here in Woodland, and they made some really cool modifications to this house. It is actually an additional dwelling unit on their property, and it met the needs of the county. So the big items that I wanted to point out, and we'll see when we go through the video, is this great covered patio right here. So instead of just doing a standard 12 by 14 patio, they added on this whole entire side. So that area is fantastic. It really brings the inside of the house to the outside. in our lovely Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I love that addition that they did.
Isn't it great? And then the other big change that they did is if you look at this little area right in this section where I'm circling, where you see a bathroom and a pantry and a closet. On the original plan, you have a full bath here, a little tiny pantry, and that furnace closet. What the Hapgoods did is made this a larger area. They relocated the furnace, and then they wanted a larger master bath. So they took this bath and made it into a half bath. So essentially what we did is we just pulled the wall down for the master to give them room for the 2 vanities and a nice shower, tiled shower, and then they have a little half bath right here. So those are the biggest alterations of this plan. And I'm going to go ahead and pop these down. And just wanted to start out with the actual floor plan that you'll find on our website. And again, it's the Douglas. This is the elevation that the Hapgoods built. It's the Traditions elevation. So we can build the classic elevation, which is our simplest elevations. Very standard home. It's the least expensive build. You have all your bells and whistles, which are going to be horizontal, James Hardie lap siding. There is no specific trimmed out windows, simple garage door, simple front door. Hopping over to the Traditions, the next elevation, yep, you see a lot more going on. So you've got your horizontal and vertical James Hardie lap siding. We bring some windows into your garage door and front door. Your windows are trimmed out on the front of the home in this elevation, as well as receiving a belly band and the corbels. Our last elevation is the lovely farmhouse. It's so cute. You've got a covered front porch. You've got more bells and whistles. You've got eyebrows, fancier garage door. This would be the most expensive elevation to build the farmhouse in.
That farmhouse elevation has been getting pretty popular though.
It is so popular. It's really only about 2 years old. We just brought it into our build plans not too long ago, and it's been extremely popular. All right, so here we are. We're ready to roll. We're going to go look at this particular little Douglas, and I call him the little Douglas. I think it's such a cute plan. Here we are. Here's the house, and we're going to go ahead and just get started. There's the front of the house, and you can see it is the classic Traditions layout. Oh, they always go so fast. We'll go back to that, and we'll go back to homeowner to-dos at the end when we see it. Here we are at the entry of the house. I want you to note right off, the Hapgoods decided to do a 9-foot ceiling, and it is vaulted. Their flooring too is upgraded. And I put some notes together. They decided to do a luxury vinyl plank flooring in this house, and it is the Presto Plus washed oak luxury vinyl plank. Isn't that great looking?
It's beautiful. And we already have some questions rolling in.
Right on.
That's exciting.
Hit me up.
So the first question is, are the windows double pane in the home?
Yes, our windows are all double paned. They're by Geldwin Doors and Windows. They have a great warranty on them, and it is a Lowy glass. It meets all code standards.
Thank you, Brenda.
Hey, take a look at this huge kitchen for a small house. It is a phenomenal kitchen. Your pendant lights that we see right here, they're additions. And this huge, ginormous island is standard in this floor plan. They upgraded their kitchen countertops, and they chose to place a quartz product, and it is called Fusion. We have standard cabinets in this house. So They are elevated cabinets because they did the 9-foot vaulted ceiling. So these kitchen uppers are 36 inches. Our standards are going to be 30 inches.
And look at all those outlets.
I know, isn't it phenomenal? This is
It's a great kitchen.
really nice. Here's our single undermount sink. It is an upgrade for quartz and granite. They chose to do the single mount. We have a double mount, undermount. We have a farm sink, and we also have a gourmet porcelain above mount sink, which is quite lovely too. It's nice low gauge steel, really great quality. Take a look at the lovely backsplash. This is our very popular lucent glass, and they chose a pale gray. And they also chose to do the full backsplash up to underneath the cabinets. Our standard is going to be a subway tile in white or bone, and we'll give you a run of 2 or 6 inches.
Those are beautiful. So if we could pause here for a second, we do have a question about that hanging dining light. Is that the standard light that comes with the home, or is that an upgrade?
It is the standard light. And how come I'm not, there it is. Right there. Yep,
And
that's the standard light that's going to come with the house itself.
and those pendant lights you can add.
Those pendant lights are an addition. Now, and when we're looking at our ceiling lights, what you see in the kitchen, those are standard lights. They're going to come with every build. And what you're seeing here in the living area, those are going to be additional lights that the customer added for a little bit extra light. I do want to point out that the package they have for the appliances, it's our standard package, but they did upgrade to a gas drop-in stove that you see over here. You get the built-in microwave oven, the stainless dishwasher, and this is all Whirlpool line. And that does come standard. You will bring in your own refrigerator.
That's such a beautiful kitchen.
I love it. I love the floor, the contrast with the flooring. Their cabinet colors are copper, and they chose what we call the Empress design. The Contempo design. We have 3 different designs, and their choice was Contempo.
And that hardware on the cabinetry is standard as well, so they didn't have to pay anything for that.
There's a better picture of that light.
So cute.
So I want to point out that the upgrades for the baseboards, they did place colonial baseboards, which are standard in our house. The only item that the upgrade was sorry, I'm having a hard time talking, was the windowsill and apron that you're seeing at the base of your windows right here. So all of our windows come standard drywall cased, and there are several different renditions of upgrades. You could do a fully cased out window with an architectural trim or a craftsman trim, and you can do just a sleek sill and apron. Their fireplace is an upgrade. They did choose a Potenza tile, which is standard for the first upgrade of the fireplace. And that is a drywall mantle. Yeah, drywall mantle. It looks great.
It does look good. And it looks like they added maybe like a Smurf tube in there with some electrical so they can hang a TV above the fireplace.
Yeah, they moved their electrical to above the fireplace when they did the build.
Very nice.
Look at the vaulted ceiling of the 9 foot. So much light in that room. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful home. We have a question about the materials available. So is there a list of various materials available for the floors, cabinets, etc.?
When you come to visit Adair Homes on your initial appointment with a home ownership counselor, we have design centers where we'll take you and we'll show you all the products that are available. We also have some flyers that have our products listed, and your homeownership counselor can really drill in all the individual products that we do have available. Everything is a name brand product, like we use Shaw flooring in our carpeting and our LVPs and laminates. Our cabinetry is all by Ridgecrest Cabinetry, which is out of Ridgefield. We use Sherwin-Williams painting materials, Whirlpool appliances, KitchenAid appliances. So we have links to all of the websites as well if you want to customize your own personal choices. We would ask you to go to a vendor of our that we already are in business with, but there's so many options available to all of our customers. What you're seeing here is a 6-panel door. That is the standard option with all of Adair's builds. We have upgrades to 5-panel farm looking doors. We have 2-panel square tops, 2-panel round tops. We have custom option upgrades. We have solid core doors. There's so many options to build the house that you really desire. They chose to do a levered handle here in their bathrooms in a brushed nickel. Our standard would be a round brushed nickel lever round handle. Here's that little half bath. So this in the original plan would be a full bath with a fiberglass tub shower surround. And they opted to do adjustment here to just do a smaller bath. Their mirrors are not hung yet. That is a standard backsplash you're seeing in a white subway tile. And the countertop, we'll see a better picture of the countertop in the next bathroom, so I'll talk about it in the next bath.
That looks so cute.
They painted the walls Sherwin-Williams Repose Gray, which is this color that we have in our model home. So here in this room, you see standard baseboard in the colonial trim with the windowsill and apron. They converted this into a den. So they removed the closet and it is actually going to just be a den for them. The carpeting in this house is upgraded and the customer chose what's the name of the carpet?
It is Alamo Square Castle.
Thank you, dear. Castle. It's a really pretty gray. It looks sort of brown in this, but it is a gray.
It's really pretty. It looks like a color that you don't have to worry about dirt showing on, so I'm all for that.
Yeah, it's pretty neutral. Looking at some of the other upgrades. I want to make sure we hit everything. We're going to hit some of these in this next master bedroom. So that was officially bedroom 2.
Oh, and we have a question about the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Is the microwave over the stove standard?
You betcha. With our standard, with the standard package, you will receive the microwave over the stove. If you choose a gourmet package, and we have 2 lines of our gourmet package now. We have a Whirlpool line as well as a KitchenAid line. And that line would give you a built-in microwave with 2 built-in ovens, a cooktop in either gas or electric, and a true hood vent with your stainless steel tub dishwasher. Look at the light that comes into this room. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
So here's the master. It's a great color gray, by the way. It never changes. It always looks that nice soft gray. You're going to see our closet here. All of our closets, we're going to use the wood shelf and pole. Adair stays away from the wireless shelving. They look cool, but they don't hold up. So for a small house, that's a pretty good sized closet.
Pretty good sized master bedroom too for a
Yeah.
smaller home. Very functional. And I love that the shelves are solid as opposed to the wire racking. I have wire rack shelves in my pantry and my closets, and they're kind of a disaster.
Does stuff always fall through the pantry, little items?
Yep, stuff falls. It kind of like warps if you put too much heavy stuff on it. And then like in my closet, my heels fall through fall through the top.
There we go. That's a good look at the bathroom here. So what they really wanted 2 sinks in their master bath. So we took the tub out of the other bath to give them this additional space. And the countertop that they chose here is a laminate countertop, but it's a high definition. So it is a small upgrade. And what they chose was, do you have it on your thing? It looks like, oh, the Spring Carnival.
Spring Carnival.
And it's got like gray and beige and creams and whites in it. It's a really nice color combination. There's your standard above mount sinks. As of today, the faucets that you're seeing are standard with Adair, standard cabinets, standard poles, and standard backsplash.
Looks like standard vanity lighting too.
You bet it is. And that's not a standard backsplash. I apologize. That's the craft backsplash. That's that, it's a longer backsplash, and it's got a bit of a wave to it.
Yeah.
It's really, really pretty.
You
Now,
can see the light kind of hitting it on that.
Yeah, just that's what caught my attention. I was like, that's not the right size backsplash. Their shower is really pretty awesome. They chose to do a vertical display in the 12 by 24 inch tiles. And their tile floor is a pebble, which I don't think they show really well, but it's so cute. There's another good look at that vanity. Oh, good. Here's the shower.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty? And look at this floor. I love the pebbles. I'm going to pause it so we can capture it. Oh, one niche too far. Let me see if I can get it back again.
You got to pause it at this right time.
I want to see it. There it is. You can kind of see it there. Is my red line showing through?
Yeah, but
it's pretty.
It does get there. Pause it there.
We'll run through it again. You can see it. All righty. Here's their 2-car garage. Now, in their garage, when they built, Adair Homes didn't put up drywall on the exterior wall. So we gave drywall and insulation on your firewalls. That would be any walls that adjoin with the home. But now with Adair, we've had a recent change, and we will put drywall around the entire room. It doesn't include insulation in the exterior walls unless you add that in, but it will be fire taped, and as well as the ceiling. So before it was all open beams. Standard in our floor plans now are a garage door opener as well. And there's that covered patio that they added on. So here's the back, and then you have this little area here that's in addition.
That's so nice.
Isn't that pretty? So let's talk about our owner to do program really quick, because this is a great example of it. When you come to Adair Homes, there's 2 options that you can take. One is the owner to do program, which is the best way to build equity. We call it sweat equity. And then we also have the turnkey program. The turnkey program still builds equity, but not quite as much. The turnkey program is really great for those individuals that really don't want to be involved as much in the build process. They want Adair Homes to take responsibility and do a lot of the exterior work for them. But I want to talk more about our owner to do program, as it's more popular. And in this particular case, these customers with this extended patio, they're going to be responsible for the flat work under the feet. Okay, so this customer has had a contractor come in and pour this concrete work all around the outside of the house. So they have nice, really nice concrete work. They're also going to be responsible prior to the build for doing any excavation up to the house. So you can see right here their gravel driveway. They chose to have the excavator, you know what, let me stop for a second. I'm totally botching this. This is a turnkey house. I'm so used to talking about our owner to do program. So slap me up the side of the head. Turnkey. That pad you're seeing right here is included in our turnkey program. It's a 20 by 20 landing pad. Adair Homes will also do all the flat work underneath your patios. In the owner to do program, you would be responsible for this flat work that you're seeing in these areas. So I apologize. I kind of didn't do well on that.
No, it's okay. But one thing to keep in mind is when you do go turnkey, it does come with a standard set of flat work, and you can always add additional to it. So it definitely looks like they added some in certain areas, and that's totally doable.
So with our turnkey program and our owner to do program, essentially there's a few items that our customers do in both. And one of those items is painting the inside and the outside of the house. It's an owner responsibility because Adair wanted to give the opportunity to homeowners to save a lot of money by doing the painting yourself and the caulking, or going to a third-party vendor and perhaps getting a better price, a better bid. Adair Homes will always paint for you. And as a matter of fact, a little birdie told me that Adair Homes is going to be including that in the near future, so that homeowners have that just built into their base price. Also, homeowners are going to take care of their permitting because you own the land. We'll provide you with all the engineered plans and everything that you need to go through that permitting process in most cases. But you're going to walk to the permitting office and pay those permitting fees. If you have to have a well or a septic installed, you're going to be responsible for those too in either one of our programs. Justina, you have anything to add to our both of those programs that can give a little bit more light?
Yeah, I would say that site development is probably the scariest part of building for a lot of people. And I think it's important to know that even though you are managing it yourself, we're still here to help guide you and coach you through it. And we will give you a list of referrals in the area. So we do still help with it. We don't really just like feed you to the wolves and say, here you go, let us know when you're ready. We do help guide you through the process and make sure that you guys have some reputable subcontractors that you can work with. We do have a couple more questions. Well, I know you're gonna run the video all the way through.
Yeah, we'll start running it.
Yeah, one of the questions is a really good question. And I think it's because we never actually see the pantries in our videos. And the question is, do the pantries come with some sort of shelving standard, or are they just a blank canvas?
Yeah, that's a great question. We need to drop a hint to our videographers to maybe grab a pantry here and there.
Yeah.
So our pantries are going to have 4 shelves, a stack of 4 shelves, depending on the wall space. So some will do corners, some will just be the back. And in this particular pantry, I have the floor plan and it does look like it's a corner. So it's a corner unit and they have 4 shelves on the back wall, and then they have some just so open storage space on the front side wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think the kitchen's phenomenal in this floor plan for a house under 1,200 square feet to have this open living space. It really feels spacious in this home. And I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Another question is about our standard finishes. So I think this person is not aware that Adair just kind of upgraded its standard finishes not too long ago, because she's asking about the satin nickel faucets and saying that isn't standard, is it?
Okay, so recently, Adair, I'm going to pause it so I can talk about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get the kitchen here. I think it's so pretty. Recently, what Adair Homes did is we're continually making upgrades based on customer comments and feedback. Adair puts out a survey called the Avid Survey, which if you're building a home with us, you're going to receive quite a few of those throughout the build process. And we take that information that customers provide as feedback, and we do our best to try to upgrade our homes to meet as many customers' needs as possible. So one of the recent upgrades that we did with Adair is that we retired our chrome faucets, and we have brought in our baseline now to be brushed nickel. And that's going to include bath and towel bars, all of your lights. So the entire home now will be brushed nickel. We did some other cool upgrades too, to folks that are going through now. If you're in the build process and you're on watching right now, or if you're going through the process and you haven't talked to your home ownership counselor in a couple of months, these are all new upgrades. We give you a standard garbage disposal now. We do the garage door opener. We do the drywall in the garage. Is there anything I'm missing?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I think everything being upgraded to satin nickel is like a huge win for folks. They're loving that. We did bring on some new standard vinyl flooring options so that there are a lot of wood look options now, because we were kind of lacking in that area where everything was a tile look. Now we have a lot of wood look options for people who don't want to upgrade their flooring.
And they're amazing.
Yeah, they are amazing. The fireplace, somebody has a question about whether or not it is standard.
No, the fireplace is not standard. It's available as an add-on, and they are gas. If you don't have gas, like this customer, we just converted them to propane. We do have customers that will go to the manufacturer website and they will choose a different type of fireplace. We can do wood burning stoves, gas fireplace, LP conversion. We can do a true wood burning fireplace, although it's a little spendy. And we can do an electric fireplace. That is really for ambiance. It doesn't produce heat. All of our floor plans have the option of adding that fireplace in.
And when you do add this fireplace, that drywall mantle and a tile surround, we have a few selections of tile surround that come built in with that upgrade price. And then you can choose to really jazz up that fireplace how you want to. If you want a different type of mantle, if you want different tile, we have stone that we offer. If you want to just leave it drywalled and do shiplap later, you can do that. So there are a lot of options to make it yours. People are a little confused about our new standards. So that does not apply to people who are currently building. Your contracts are still the same. However, if you are just starting this process and you haven't signed contracts yet, these new standard options will apply to the pricing that you're paying for the home.
There's not a good shot of the flooring in the bathrooms, but I believe it's the beehive. Yeah, it's the hive pollen flooring.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vinyl flooring, and it's just there's not a snapshot of it. It's awesome. It's like these big octagons, and they're in a cool gray. It's very durable. It's a flooring by Mannington Floors. So we have Shaw and Mannington flooring for our vinyl products now.
And what type of mirrors come in the bathrooms?
They're just going to be a wall-mounted free floating mirror, and it's going to be dependent on the size of your island. Once we rip through this, we have a little bit of time. I'm going to pull up our standard option booklet, and I'm going to just go through some of the pages so that you guys can see what our standard options look like, and even some of the upgrades. If there's not any other questions, it's always kind of nice to see that. Your best bet, though, is to call your homeownership counselor. If you haven't spoken with one, you can call the homeownership counselor that's going to be in your area on our website. We can show you how to do that if you're not sure. You can always call our online sales team. They're available all the time. You can set an appointment up with them and they'll get you to the right location. You can call directly to your branches, you can call either Justina or myself, and we can certainly answer questions and help you find the right location. We're a big team, so we all like to work together and do what we can to assist our customers. I just am amazed every time we come into this room. I love the light of this room. It's phenomenal.
I really like the carpet color.
Me too.
And we do have, speaking of us helping people, we have a question from somebody regarding finding land. So do we have local realtors that deal with land listings that we work with?
You betcha, we do. So with Adair Homes, we're an on your lot builder, which means you bring your land to us, but we help customers find land all the time. So all homeownership counselors develop relationships with real estate agents, and we bring them on as preferred partners. So if you are looking for a specific piece of land in a specific area, we can give you the name of an agent that will work with you that understands land acquisition. Some agents aren't real familiar with land acquisition, and it's very important you get one that does. But if you're looking on Zillow or Realtor.com, those are not live listings. So they lag behind about 24 to 48 hours, which can be very frustrating for a customer who doesn't have an agent and is kind of poking around. They may find a piece of land they love, and when they get serious about it, they find it's already under contracts. So it's really a good idea to get an agent in your hip pocket that understands land acquisition, so they can be your fiduciary in that matter.
I will agree with that 100%.
Oh, you know, this is something that's important. Right here at our shower, you're seeing a pole. So that is the standard that Adair Homes is going to give you, whether you do a tub, shower surround, a fiberglass shower, or a full tiled shower. We have the option for you to purchase glass shower doors through Adair Homes, but the standard is going to be a pole. Look at the view.
Yeah, that's nice. This is in Woodland, right?
Yeah.
So pretty. I do love this shower floor that they have in here.
I do too. Look at it. Ooh, there it is. There it goes. They did a really good job. Now, as you can see, this is a flat foundation, folks. So this is something that's pretty interesting. All around your foundation, it's all one level. So when you get a piece of land, obviously it's least expensive to build on a level piece of land, or like what you're seeing here. It's a very nice level property. If you have a beautiful piece of land that's got a little bit of a slope to it, it may cost a little bit more money for Adair Homes to build and for it to be excavated. And we would do what's called a step foundation. So it goes down like this, costs a little bit more money, or we can do a daylight basement. So if you're on a really steep incline, we literally can build a full daylight basement. It is a custom home, and Adair Homes does 100% custom homes. Draw it on a napkin, bring it in. I'm not kidding. We can create it for you. So fully customized floor plan. Okay, I'm going to hop out of this, and I don't really know what I'm going to see when I hop out, but I'm going to pull up. I want to pull up our standard features, and I think I have it right here. Oh, this is just some of our online collateral material. But these are some of the standard cabinets that you can get through Adair. Our standard cabinet's a recessed panel. It's in beech. Here's customers that have done a mixed cabinet with a painted white and a standard stain down below. You're seeing standard countertops here by Wilson Art. And here's the Hive Swarm vinyl flooring.
And standard appliances as well.
Yeah, this is a standard kitchen. And as you can see here, they didn't elect to put any pendant lights over their island. And this looks like another Douglas to me.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's the Alexander.
Very close. The kitchen is very similar.
Now look at this house, guys. Here's a standard backsplash. They did upgrade their sink and they upgraded their appliances. And they painted their cabinets, but isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful. I love
Really
that
nice.
farmhouse sink too.
Here's another look at that standard house. That's one of my builds. I recognize it.
It is.
Yeah.
So was the last one. It was a Douglas.
This is a upgraded cabinet and upgraded handles. This is an ebony stain. It's really popular. It's real pretty. And then you've got these handlebars that are upgrades as opposed to the round knobs. You don't have to even have any handles put on your cabinets now. We can just not put them on for you and you can choose. There we go. There's our standard appliance package. So you have your garbage disposal. This is with folks that are just going under contract with us now. And you'll get the Whirlpool range, dishwasher, and microwave oven.
And the disposal is coming from Moen, just like all of our plumbing fixtures.
And here's a great look at our standard appliances for our products for your bathrooms. This sink is a pedestal sink that would go in a half bath. This is our above mount sink with our laminate countertops. There's your toilet, and that's that standard tub shower surround. All one piece, no grout, really easy to clean, and it's a nice deep tub. Here's your standard light package. This is what will come in a stairwell if you have a 2-story. Here's your dining light. The round lights would be in bedrooms and hallways and closets. There's your vanity lights. And those are the exterior lights that come standard with our classic, traditions, and signature elevations. Aha. And remember when I was talking about the trim? Here is our standard colonial trim. This comes with the base price of the home. Here's craftsman trim. Here's architectural trim. These are upgrades that can be done with doors and baseboards or doors, baseboards, and windows. That's great. I'm so glad we added this to the site because it's really, really helpful.
Me too. We do have a question about kitchen appliances, which, as we know, tend to be very important to people.
Yes.
So the question is, what if you don't want the microwave above the stove? What are some options that people could do where they wouldn't have to have a microwave above the stove?
So if you would like to customize a hood vent, we would go ahead and install your hood vent for you, and then you can have your microwave sitting on the counter. There are countertop microwaves with transition type kits. So our built-in has a casing around it, and the one that's mounted is obviously mounted with a mounting bracket. So you do need a hood vent or some sort of ventilation that would need to take place, and we'd have to customize that for you. Does that answer the question?
Yes.
Here's a good look at our standard faucets, folks. These are the new standard faucets that will come with your home. This is for a Roman tub. This is not standard. This is actually an upgrade. But here's your standard sinks. There's your standard tub. And here's your standard kitchen. Let's see what surprise we have on the next page. Here's our standard bath and towel bars. They're really nice.
They are really nice. And they all come from Better Home Products.
Better Home Products. Oh, look at this. This is I don't know if you can see this very well, but these are some of our standard countertops by Wilson Art. This is really popular. It's a black color, and it's got like white veining through it. It's really nice. This one's really popular too. This is our white Cascade. These are all standard, guys. You go to the website and you dig around, you can find all kinds of really great information in here on our homes.
And you also, if you come visit one of our design centers at the branch that you would be building with, you can see examples of all of these products in person and look at what you would like your selections to be. all in one place. So we're not going to send you all over to look for your different finishes. You get to pick it all out at once, which is really, really convenient and different from a lot of other home builders in my experience.
Yeah, most definitely. If you're doing a custom home, your contractor is going to say, all right, we're ready. We want sinks, we want lights, and you're running around looking for them. Some people like that. We have a very convenient way of picking your finishes. And this is a perfect example. These are our 2 standard carpets that come with the build. So we have a nice gray and a nice taupe. Both of these change colors. So if you paint your walls blue, this haze is going to look really blue. If you paint your walls gray, your antique silk's going to look more gray, versus if you paint them cream or a taupe color, they stay true taupe. Really nice, about 3 to 4 levels above a builder grade. We have a whole wall stack of carpets you can choose from on upgrades. And these are just these are the new vinyls.
They're the new vinyls, yeah.
This vinyl product's by Shaw. It's got a mesh fiberglass backing on it. It's really durable and it looks like wood on the floor.
And it's very low maintenance. So I know for some people, they want a home that's low maintenance, easy to take care of. This is a really good product for people who want a low maintenance floor.
Look at all these fun. These are all standards.
So cute.
Lots and lots of different choices for you. Those are just some samples. Again, when you come to a meeting, you'll see all the different looks. This is actually a great landing page. Here's all of our colors of stains that are available on our cabinet. So we give you 6 stain colors that are in our complimentary build. These are essentially the colors that you're going to receive in 3 different styles of cabinets, which way to go, Morgan. This is so awesome. Here's our 3 styles. So you're seeing these in the shaker, which is very square and contemporary. The Empress has 3 bevels essentially and is a more classic. And then you have the middle of the road Contempo. Really great. So we're on our website right now, and I just want to show you guys before we wrap up that when you go to our landing page, you're going to see in the upper right-hand corner the build branch, and you're going to want to choose your build branch area. So when you click it, you're going to pick your build area, and it's going to show the states. Here you have Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Arizona, where we currently build. More to come down the road. If you want to build in Washington, you'll click that and you'll drill into all of the different branches. So Justina and I are at the Southwest branch. We're going to click that. And the reason why you want to do that is because now we can look at all of the floor plans that are offered. And guess what? They are offered with the build branch price. Really important to you because each branch has different pricings. We have different subcontractors. We have a different supply chain, different costs of living. So set yourself up for success by picking your build branch. And then we have all of our lovely floor plans. I don't know what we're up to. I think we have 37.
I lost count. But one thing to keep in mind too, I know when people call in, they ask this a lot, so I'm just going to answer the question now. The pricing that you do see on the website is current. So you don't need to worry about, that price not being correct. Our marketing team does a really great job keeping all that up to date for you as you are browsing so that you are looking at the current prices.
So here we have our Douglas that we just went through. And as you look, you can see it starts at just under 180,000.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about the items that are great for the slot. So it's 1 level. It's great for narrow lots. Phenomenal for a vacation home because it's tight and tidy. And we do have it in the farmhouse elevation. You scroll on down, you see here is the initial floor plan. If it was 2 stories, there'd be a little button to click to take you to the upper floor plan. We have an interactive floor plan, which is pretty fun. And then you've got your exterior options down below. And we also have photo galleries. So you want to see real homes, hop on into our photo gallery and just scroll through and look at all the different floor plans, well, the different decorating ideas in that specific elevation.
And this is actually the home that we just did the virtual tour for as well.
And that one is.
Yep. Super cute.
So what our marketing team is they placed product in there, but this is essentially what we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Same little floor plan. So if you want to play in the virtual, it's kind of fun as well. You could just tab in and it kind of, oh, this isn't one of the fun ones.
Yeah, if you click on furniture, you can start placing
place it
in there. Mm-hmm.
There's some virtual ones that are, I think, more fun. But anyhow, any more questions? Tons of stuff in here. Lots of information. You'll always see this pop up right here. The three little faces you see there are our online sales team. They're always here to help you. If you jump into contact information, since we are at the Southwest location, you can see all kinds of information. There's the 1-800 number to take you to online sales. If you click more on your specific branch, here's the location of the branch, the hours of operations. You can drop on down to the very bottom here and see the counties that we serve. So if you notice that even though we're in Southwest Washington, we are serving Clatsop County, which is in Oregon, as well as Columbia County, which is in Oregon. You have upcoming events that you can see. This is the best place to find out what's going on in Adair. You're on this right now with Brenda and Justina. We have a virtual one-on-one that's coming up on August 24th. If you're curious about what this is all about in a more detailed, broad spectrum, go to a virtual one-on-one. If you haven't visited a home ownership counselor yet and you're kind of hesitant about visiting us, go to a virtual one-on-one. It'll really help you. I do want to point out all of our sales counselors, we are home ownership counselors. That is a name that we're all really proud of. We're not salespeople, we're home ownership counselors. So our job and our fiduciary responsibility is to help you get into a home that best meets your needs. And it's an honor to do this job. And I know Justina feels the same way.
I do. We do have another question here. So do we have any floor plans that offer 2 primary suites?
You betcha. They're called multi-generational plans. Mm-hmm. And we can go and just pop in on the website and you can see all of the multi-gen plans. So lots of these plans can be converted. Let's take a look at the St. Helens because this one's always fun. You can see on this particular floor plan, you have your primary suite and you have a bonus room. This bonus room can be configured to be another primary suite with its own bathroom.
And I think it's important to note too that even if there isn't the option maybe that we have set aside to do a double primary suite, all of our floor plans are customizable to fit the needs of your family. So if you sit down and you talk to your home ownership counselor and you're like, you know, I love this floor plan, but I really need 2 primary suites, then what we will do is we will sit down together and get out a red pen and a thing of whiteout and a ruler, and we have craft time and we rearrange the floor plan to be the best fit for you and your family.
Craft time. I love
craft
it.
Time. I'm a mom, can you tell? It's craft time. We're going to rearrange the floor plan so that we can find the best fit for you and your family to make it the floor plan that you need.
So it's actually called the red line, folks. And we use that plan where we take a floor plan that looks like this, which we've been looking at, and we draw all over it and we come up with a floor plan. that might look like, here's something that's just really, really minimal. I can blow you away with a whole bunch, but see all the little red marks, just simple changes. We can do them very, very detailed as well. Here's an example of a very detailed one. Look at all those changes.
Yeah. So we're very open to making changes with people.
Yeah.
And that does go for elevation, exterior elevation styles as well. So we have someone who really loves the look and style of the Bannock and our Riata collection, but they're wondering if that look and feel can be applied to another home that doesn't necessarily come in that elevation style.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal question, and we are doing our best to upgrade many of our homes to meet the new elevation standards. But if you have a floor plan that you want, did she say she liked which one? The
Olympus.
The Olympus. What we can do is we can customize that floor plan for you to meet the elevation of whichever the one is that you're interested in. So for example, if you wanted to do the Olympus and you wanted to convert it to, did you say farmhouse?
Riata, so the modern look, like
the Riata, we can do that for you. All of these floor plans can be converted. Many of them already are, and we're in the process of converting other floor plans. It would be a custom choice for you, and there would be an expenditure that's involved with it.
Yeah.
I hope that answered the question.
That definitely did. So I think it's just important to keep in mind, you can always tweak the floor plans. We can customize them for you. We can take garages off because that was another question that we had pop up. And then we can also do fully custom homes. Or if you just really love the way the plan is, we'll build it just like that. We love doing that too. So.
We are nearing the hour, and that went by really quick today.
It was so fun. Everybody was so good. Had such amazing questions. I didn't even have to make any up this time. Those were all real questions.
So guys, if you would like to reach out to Adair Homes, please feel free to jump on our website and call the 1-800 number that you're seeing to take you to an online salesperson. You also are more than welcome to call either Justina or myself at the Southwest branch.
Absolutely.
Any of the homeownership counselors in Adair would love to talk to you. Note that our first meeting takes about an hour to 2 hours, and it is purely an educational and coaching meeting for you. It is not a hard sale. We want to educate our customers as best as we can so you understand our process and have a great time going through the process, which, by the way, takes about how long right now? About 9 months?
9 to 12 months, depending on what county you're building in and how complex the home is and how quickly you do your job with your site development.
Yep, because it's teamwork.
Yep, we're building the house together, so we got to work as a team.
All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.